Going on, dudes and dudettes? So a newer movie that came out last year that I was finally able to see this year was called The Order, starring Jude Law, Nicholas Hoult, and Ty Sheridan. Yeah, it's very serious and yeah, thought-provoking movie, especially about what happened during this time and kind of like almost another beginning rise of the KKK, or at least some part of their establishment that was gonna start doing some crazy stuff towards the government. But when it comes to the synopsis of this one, a string of violent robberies in the Pacific Northwest leads veteran FBI agent Terry Husk to a white supremacist group. The group plans to overthrow the federal government. And yeah, that's basically what it is. You see Jude Law, he's just regular kind of FBI guy trying to get into a smaller town away from New York to do his own thing. But of course, in the Pacific Northwest, there's been more and more of these robberies that keep happening. And then they find out that it's a supremacist group, obviously, a bunch of KKK stuff that they're leading. They're just trying to get as much money as they can to buy up as many weapons as they can to kind of try to overthrow something, whether it was out there or something in the government, to try to plan some type of big terrorist attack, basically. But yeah, overall, very well acted and directed. I don't even think I knew who the director was, but it was still a pretty tense movie throughout most of the time. A lot of good action setups, even though it really wasn't meant to be an action film. I don't think it was kind of more set as a drama, but overall I still thought it did pretty good, and still in that thriller type of trying to figure it out mystery, even though us as the audience know that it's Nicholas Hoult. He's leading this white supremacist group. And yeah, even that there was like, I forget what they called themselves. There was one group that said, yeah, we say we are this, but we're not that. But it's just these radicals that are taking that message and trying to make it their own and do their own stuff and do basically the opposite of what it's meant to be taught, is basically what has ended up happening. And that's kind of like why part of that KKK was starting up again. But either way, I still will tell you to give it a watch. Definitely a very exciting movie. And yeah, it's on Hulu, if I believe that's where I watched it. So yeah, definitely everybody should go check it out. The Order. And the movie is a very important aspect of history right now that we should not try to repeat, even though that does not seem like it is being the case right now. But definitely have to watch this movie to make sure we don't repeat the past mistakes that have happened.